Hello students, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Now let's start with binomial expansion. I'll be taking the same problem. Find IZT of f of z that is equal to 1 upon z minus a. For the first case is mod of z is less than mod a, and the second case is mod of z is greater than mod a. Now intentionally I have took the same problem to understand how can we do that. So first case is mod of z is less than mod a, which we can write as mod of z by a is less than 1. So now if z by a, that means a is getting divided, so we need to take a outside. Now what does exactly that means? I write my f of z, so we can say f of z is equal to 1 divided by z minus a. So what I was telling here, in binomial expansion it is z by a. So that means we need to take a common from here. So as I take a common, so I get z by a minus 1. So which we can write as minus 1 by a, 1 divided by 1 minus z by a. So which we can write as minus 1 by a, 1 minus z by a raised to minus 1, which changes to a binomial expansion formula. Hope you might be knowing, then also I'll discuss. We have a formula that is 1 minus x raised to minus 1, 1 plus x square plus x cube plus dot dot dot. With respect to this, I can say f of z is equal to minus 1 by a is constant. This can be written as 1 plus z by a plus z square by a square plus z cube by a cube plus it will be continuing. So I can say here, after multiplying 1 by a, inside I can write 1 by a plus z by a square plus z square by a cube plus z cube by a raised to 4 plus the final I can change this into, if I write this as z raised to k, then I will be writing this as a raised to k plus 1. So from here we can say that, see students, always we are interested in coefficient of z raised to minus k. So if you see here, what I can get here, that is z raised to k. So coefficient of z raised to k, what we have got, a raised to k plus 1. So coefficient of z raised to k is minus 1 upon a raised to k plus 1. We are not at all interested in coefficient of z raised to k. We are actually interested in coefficient of z raised to minus k, which I can change as minus 1 upon a raised to minus k plus 1. So only that is the change. So which can be written as minus of a raised to k minus 1. So this we have got, where we can say this as for the first case. Now the second is mod of z is less than mod a. So that is, I can write z by a is less than 1. So that is also I can write a by z is greater than 1. So from here I will be taking opposite, that is z will be common. So f of z is 1 upon z minus a. So it's easy, just take z common. I write 1 minus a by z, which you can write as 1 by z, 1 minus a by z raised to minus 1. I can write f of z as 1 by z, and then the series. So 1 plus a by z plus a square by z square plus a cube by z cube plus dot dot dot. So which we can multiply inside and write 1 by z plus a by z square plus a square by z cube plus a cube by z raised to 4 plus dot dot dot. If you write this as z raised to k, I will be writing this as a raised to k minus 1, which can be directly written as the z raised to k in numerator. I write coefficient of z raised to minus k. So coefficient of z raised to minus k comes as a raised to k minus 1. So that is my coefficient. So in this way you need to do binomial expansion. Let's go with next type, that is next method, partial fraction, in my next video. Thank you for watching video on In 5 Minutes.